is about the league settings page. League settings page. It could also be considered the rules of the league. Here at the top just describes a little bit how the league is within the NFL, like the league ID and where the custom URL is. By the way, that custom URL is public, so if you wanted to copy and paste that and put that into your social pages, social media pages, that's how people can follow how you're doing in your league. It also sets out all the details about the league settings, divisions, how many weeks, when the playoffs are, how many teams, no maximums regarding trades or ads or drops, and that the commissioner gets to review the trades to make sure they're valid trades, and that the commissioner has 4 days to do that. The trade deadline here is after that date, no more trades can be made. And it is, we try to make it as close as we can to the NFL actual trade deadline. The waiver period and how the waiver resets, and that it follows the waiver rules regarding drafting players and stuff. This year we started the week on NFL's week 2. We did that because the NFL expanded the number of weeks that they're playing from 17 to 18. And we have 14 teams in our league. So we want to play each team in our league one time, which would make it 13 weeks. And then we have 3 weeks for playoffs. We always throw away the last week of the NFL season, or in this case, the new one would be the 18th week, simply because a lot of teams rest their players that last week. So we do away with that. And so to make it come out even, we had to start on week 2 once the NFL expanded to 18 weeks. We have a keeper setting from 1 year to the next year. So next year you can keep 2 players from your roster, your season-ending roster, for next season, if you so choose, in lieu of your round 1 and round 2 draft players. There's the tiebreaker. It's the head-to-head record. That's one of the reasons why we play each team one time. We do allow ties. There is an undroppable list. And as you can see, we use NFL's undroppable list. So they make that decision. We do not. Here's where we show the starting roster positions and roster limits. You'll note that we have currently 4 on the bench and there's 1 reserve. Now, to put someone on reserve, which would take a video on itself for further clarification, but briefly, the person would have to be in a particular status to be placed on reserve. And if they are placed in reserve, then you do not need to drop a player in order to pick someone up. Here, after that, is listing how many points are scored for each position or attempts. It goes on to kicking, the defense, and of course we do use fractional points, and we also use negative points. So if you ever wanted to know how we score a touchdown, either for a quarterback, a rushing back, or a wide receiver, it's all laid out here. If you want to know, okay, how long is it going to be before this person um, can be picked up as a free agent. It's outlined right here. It's also listed on the player list right next to their W next to their name also. So this is a brief overview of the league settings. I hope this will be of some benefit. Thank you. Bye.